2, 3 Murli Baba said new knowledge.
Yeah.
New knowledge.
New teacher, new knowledge. Long time.
Yeah, 3, 4 Murli Baba continuously consecutive 3, 4 days. It is a new knowledge, it is a new knowledge, it is a new knowledge. And today Baba again saying something in detail, why it is a new knowledge.
And today he include devotion.
Yeah. Devotion with Baba said, only remembrance of one.
Unadulterated.
That
means with the knowledge. They have devotion without knowledge.
They don't know.
So here with the knowledge, we are not interested in anything. There is a disinterest.
Disinterest from here.
Yeah.
Not from the limitation.
Yeah.
Baba said unlimited disinterest. They have a limited disinterest. They are leaving the home, but still mind they can't forget. I remember one of the, you can say, guru of my father, his name was Sakar Baba.
You always mention your father. Yeah. He got knowledge?
Yeah.
This Brahma Kumari?
Yeah. He went to Baba too.
Yeah?
Yeah, but he is still devotee.
So he went to Madhuban?
Yeah. He came with me.
Oh, yeah?
Once I told him, because he's about 80, so I told him last year, not last, but previous time. I told him, do you want to come? He said, yes. And I told him how to do the course. He said, I will do. He did the course in Ahmedabad. And he, with me, because he is aged, so he came with me. But there is a restriction with that. Because I am a double foreigner, they will not allow with me.
Yeah?
Yes. Double foreigner, there is separate portion. India people, there is separate portion. So
but what you are an Indian also?
No, I am Indian, but he cannot come with me. We had a different section to sit in. So what I did, I take my, you can say, daughter of my sister and son of my sister, both with me. Both are, one is BK, regular BK. My son of my sister is one elder sister is a regular BK. So everybody
so
got
she can take with him.
So I taken with him with me, so she both can take care of him.
Yeah.
So both were there, brother sister, not brother. Means one sister.
So you can't join in the center? You can't stay together in the center?
No, we can stay, but when Baba is coming, we cannot sit together. Oh. We are different section. Double foreigner section is different. All diminished section is different. So he can't sit with me because you must have a pass. Oh, yeah. Double foreigner's car, identity card. They were not allowed to get in. So what I did, I taken with me.
So many systematic.
Yeah, very systematic. Otherwise, no rush. No? Because double foreigner, they are spending a lot of money for the ticket and they are going. They should enjoy something. They should give special treatment. Because generally Baba meets double foreigners after only Baba gone. Brahma Baba left the good. After that they started. So Baba said double foreigners should be given a VIP treatment, especially because they are latecomers. They should be good treatment so that they can experience Baba. So always very good. Even
they sit in front or
front. On the front side, your senior brothers and sisters. On the back of the front, they are there. And after that, then the public. They are encoded by all these things. Encoded. Other people will rush. 30,000 Indians will be there. They will crush you. 1,000 people. Hardly 1,000. They will crush everybody.
Encode number wise, no? Encode.
Number, everything encoded. Number. Previous rows. Center in charge, country coordinator, seniors, all are there in the first. Then second, double foreigners. On side of the second, there is a special VIP guest on the front also, on the side of the VIP. Because no, generally, people who are VIP, they are not in Dharana.
I know, yeah.
So they are keeping behind the...
They are for the introduction.
So they are not keeping on the front side, they are keeping on the just side. So they are VIP on the side of the double foreigners, some good people.
So VIP mean ministers and all people are coming?
Yeah.
Politicians.
Yeah, politicians. Even president comes sometimes.
Pardon?
President of India comes 3 times. 3 times. Yeah. He met Baba. Abdul Kalam.
Oh, Abdul Kalam.
He met Baba. Even almost all presidents came to Mount Abu, almost all. Either 1 or 2 or twice or thrice they came.
Baba means Guru Sahib. He met Guru Sahib.
Baba was not there.
Yeah, I know. Baba is there.
Gulzar. So Baba was meeting through the board in Gulzar. Even last time came the Deputy General Secretary of the UN meeting with the United Nations Organization. So good people. Very good service they are doing. Politically, they are doing good service.
No, well, doesn't mean this is genuine one, so real one, but nobody, only few people can come. If they are in the fortune, they can come. Otherwise, they don't come. The mind says no.
Because they have ego.
I know.
Ego, then too much you can say arrogance, then too much you can say attachment, too much.
No, it is a limited space, 900,000. So how
Everybody
will
will not come. Next.
imagine the population of India.
125 crores.
No.
No, more than that.
So I have a question this morning. Because this golden age, when Brahma Baba is Krishna,
Yes.
so what about other, out of 900,000, Brahma Baba, what about others stay in the land of peace or still they are?
Except 900,000?
Yeah.
They will be in the land of peace only.
So the golden age is there.
Yeah.
So all people come together, no? The 900 people.
During 25 years of duration, what will happen? One side destruction will start. One side Krishna will take a birth.
Yeah.
But he will not be a king in the beginning. He will be a king or son of the king, but not all our world king.
Yeah.
Because the whole world is like Trump and everybody is here, as for example. That portion will be separated totally. So that people cannot come here, these people cannot go there. And slowly up to 25 years, 2020, it will transformation will take place. So their population will increase, here population will go down. Slowly that expansion will take place. And one world will be there at the end, when at the end of 20-25 years. And Krishna when will be become a Narayan, then that day it start one. That day Satyuga will start.
I know that all people are in sin.
So 900,000.
All together.
All together. And all remaining people will go to the Purna. That's happening there.
So they, confluence age, Krishna will be in confluence age.
He will take birth in the confluence, but nobody can go from here to there. There people cannot go because we are all not pure, no? The body is not pure.
No, when the transformation takes place, all go there.
Or go then come back.
And suppose when, suppose Lagal and Rudra, no? So one beat is he. So what about the other beats? They have a different position? Yeah, I know.
So many others.
So many others, but they are in the different king or queen or whatever.
Yeah. King Krishna will be the emperor.
Okay.
Under them, because 900,000 is, Baba says, one person, even the subject, they have a big palace like a Mount Abu.
Yeah.
So they are covering so much area, 900,000 people, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they will cover, so everywhere there will be king will be.
King,
Okay, so under the Krishna there are many kings.
King,
Not
all
only
other
one.
people.
All of that, they are covering some people. Some other, suppose you are a king of that area, somebody is king of that area, somebody king of that area, and all king will be connected with the Krishna. Subject will not be, subject will see Krishna only once when there is a coronation. But they will not feel that I am a subject. They will feel that he is my mother. So family feel, just like what we
So
have.
we can imagine, I imagine this morning, so at the same time all 900 people are going.
Yeah.
Brahma Baba is the first Lakshmi Narayan coronation. And I will be the king of Sri Lanka.
Yeah. That area.
That area.
Name will not be Sri Lanka, name will be Bharat.
Yeah, the Bharat,
But
this
part will be
part, yeah,
part.
that part. So that is why I want whether only Brahma Baba, the former Krishna, or they are only, not all the people are going together. All the people are going together. One time, one.
All be there. 900,000 will be there.
Yeah.
900. But everybody will be seated according to their status.
Yeah.
Their status is there. There is no difference. The status will be there. Suppose king will be in the first row, king and queen.
Yeah.
Then you can say royal people, and then finally all of 900,000
Okay, some of them are queen, some of them are king.
all of
This at one party.
royal peoples,
Yeah.
subject, everybody, but subject will far away, king and queen.
But all of them are golden colors.
Good idea, good visualization.
Imagine, visualize. So I imagine what happened to other people. Only one Lakshmana.
No.
There are 8 Lakshmana and Rudramala.
No, it will come one by one, but when Krishna will be there are other kings too, who are taking charge of that particular area. Then under that king, royal people will be there, who are very rich as compared to subject.
But Lakshmana, the first stage, one.
One, yes. Only after that going down.
Okay. So before that, where is Krishna? Because it takes 25 years to give Lakshmana, one.
It will be here only, confidence only.
Okay, I understand. These are some doubts created.
Om Shanti. Baba Sakar Murli, October 11, 2018. Versions of Sri Baba. Essence with children. Remember the unlimited Father. All three, knowledge, devotion, and disinterest, are included in this.
Disinterest means not interest
Anyway,
anything.
no, you can say no attachment. Disinterest means no attachment.
Yoga is a disinterest. But this yoga is the golden age yoga. He means yoga. Yoga means what he called with the knowledge.
In golden age, there is no yoga.
Yeah.
Because we don't know God. Yoga means connection. With the Supreme God. Other we don't know God.
But yeah, the confidence
is there is connection.
Yeah, we have yoga with we have devotion with the knowledge.
That's called yoga.
Devotion only one. Not all the idols.
Unadulterated. So Baba said all three, knowledge, devotion, disinterest, are included in this. This is a new study. Question: how is that at the conclusion says devotion continues at the same time as knowledge and yoga?
So we could ask question.
Answer: in fact, yoga can also be called the devotion because you children stay in unadulterated remembrance.
Because of knowledge.
Your remembrance includes knowledge, and this is why it is called yoga. This is why. From the copper age onwards, you have simply been performing devotion. There has not been knowledge.
That is why we can get our yoga as a devotion.
This is why that devotion is not called yoga. There is no aim or objective in that. Why there is no yoga? No aim and objective.
They have physical aim and not this. What do you call spiritual?
There is no physical also because they don't know what is from where I am coming, who am I, who is the Godfather, what is the aim and objective of my life. They never think that I will be Krishna. They say I am a devotee of Krishna. They never thought it that I will be Krishna. So there is no aim or objective. You now receive knowledge, you have yoga, and you also have no interest in the unlimited world.
The world is unlimited. I don't know interest. That means disinterest.
Some made me belong to him and taught me how to smile. Om Shanti. The Unlimited Father explains that the study of scripture is not really a study because there is no aim or objective in the study of the scriptures.
There is no truth in it. It's imagination. All imagination.
You can't know anything about the world from the scriptures. You can't tell from the scriptures where America is or who discovered it. They say that so and so discovered it. They go and discover other places so that they can go and stay there.
What is connected to America and other things?
He is connected that this is not a devotion, this is a knowledge. Knowledge is new things. So he is connected, he is giving a relationship with that one. And that is a knowledge, that is education. This is a real law. So it's comparing with the knowledge and devotion.
So, discovering America is a knowledge.
Knowledge. That is a new thing. Nobody was knowing in this. Now everybody knows what America
So
is.
new things are
New
knowledge. Yeah.
So they go and discover other places so that they can go and stay there. Why they discover? To stay there.
Yeah, that means we also can find golden age and go and stay.
Stay there. Yeah, visualize. Yeah, you're right.
Like America.
Yeah, like America. Yeah, that's the real thing.
Good example.
Yeah, good example. They recognize.
Please, second time also he discovered Columbus.
Yeah, you're right.
Spain, the Portuguese king sent him. You know the story?
Gone to the whole world, like moving it. Actually gone for
No,
India.
actually, you wanted to come to India.
No, he wanted to go to India.
Because
by mistake he gone to US.
no, not the US. First, they so now 6 ships they are given for the people also, the sailors. So he traveled for halfway, all the people sick and no food, and they returned with 2 ships, other ships. So the Portuguese king denied. He wanted to go again. Columbus.
Go to India. He wanted to go India.
Because when they round the Cape of what do you call? There's a tip of the south of Africa.
Cape Town, something like that.
The Cape of Hope or something.
Something. Copper Hall, some copper.
Yeah, there's a lot of wind. So many ships are round. So they know the earth is round. So they straightly they are going to India, see the way. So they don't know there's another continent over there. But still there are people in Indians are there, Red Indians, but they are not Red Indian after. So,
No, basically they
so
are
the Spanish queen, not the king, there's that time queen is the Spanish. He called Columbus, I can wait, you go and find. So, but luck he found a new continent. Oh, India is, these people are Indian, he put India, Red Indian. Normally he said black Indians. So these are Red Indians, so other part also India, no. Then only they found this new country, lot of gold. It's like a golden age, there's all gems are all there.
Not gold, only because land was more, because they were looking for more land.
Yeah, that's the thing, they find gold everywhere. And the riverside and all these things, gold is sparkling. So they went back and informed, and unfortunately they found in the El Salvador. They go to El Salvador, not to North America. So they colonize all North America, South America. That is all Spanish people. They speak Spanish. This one is came to know to French. So they wanted to come, they go to Quebec.
Yes.
You know the river name, what is the river name? The big river. I don't know. That is a Quebec.
Very good river, I forgot the name.
So they have found leather, fish, gold. After that only British come and they go to India, America and Canada, North America. First came the North America French people. But those people unfortunately go to South Africa. They don't know, this is a vast area. No?
Very, very good. Whole continent.
Yeah, whole continent.
Whole continent. So we on 2 continents, North America, South Africa.
They go in between.
Yeah, very, very big country.
South Africa, El Salvador, landed in El Salvador.
So Baba says, they recognize that there are many human beings and that they need more land. All of those things are studied. That is called an education.
Yeah.
Yours too is an education. This can be called an ashram, an institution, or university. Everything is included in this.
Those days he says, no, it's an ashram.
Ashram means it is a purity. Pure.
Yeah,
ashram is purity.
Yeah.
An institution is more people are living.
You're studying institution.
Studying. And university means studying.
No, more university. The higher studies is university. This is the high and high.
The maps of those studies are something else. Our maps is these pictures.
Yeah.
Their maps is something else. There isn't enlightenment through the scriptures. Enlightenment is received by study. Yours is also a study. Which place is called paradise? See, our study was which place is called paradise.
Yeah, they find America, we find paradise.
This is not mentioned in any worldly study or in the study of the scriptures.
Yeah, but Baba is very great.
Yeah.
See how he compare America. You know, it look like heaven, America.
Yeah.
This whole universe is controlled by America.
Now you can say concentration of power is there.
Yeah, he said, crooked guy is but he
Baba-
compare paradise
Yeah,
and America.
He is required because otherwise destruction how take place.
Now the paradise is Canada.
Yeah.
Most of the people, Indian people, Canada.
Yeah.
Because they paid more Canadian.
The second thing is easy to come here to set up. There is very difficult.
No, there are only few people who studied in the knowledge of technique. They need more people.
More people.
See how many infrastructure are there building. They need more. I saw so many big companies, most Indian boys are Indian.
Even there, far away you go anywhere,
Yeah.
you will find at least one Gujarati there to do some business.
Yeah.
Everywhere their business. Very far. Interior, there also.
Yeah, in
All
America, all the cottage, no, what do you call cottage? Motel. All motel are belong to Gujarat.
Yeah, that's one.
And so North America also more business.
Grocery stores, markets, business they are owning by the Punjabi and Gujarati both. Punjabi also.
In South America?
No, we go to the British Columbia, all this, so many Punjabi.
No, I mean South America also.
South America
Place,
and
all the
Gujarat,
places, Gujarat.
This is new knowledge which only the one Father tells you about. People say that heaven and hell are both here. Only the Father explains what heaven is and what hell is. These things are neither mentioned in the scriptures nor in that education. Heaven and hell, they are not clean.
Yeah.
They mix up everything.
No, they think everything is all together. Here is the heaven is over there and the hell is under it. And this is this thing.
And some people believe that for rich guys, heaven is here only because they have all facilities.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
They believe that Baba clarifies everything. No, it is not.
So when they heaven think they see up. This,
No, poor people think up.
but even I mean small ages also we speak the deities are in the
In the sky. But that is for poor people. Rich people say heaven is for me here
Yeah.
because all facilities.
and devil is in the underground. There are 7 up and 7.
So many things are there.
Yeah. There's a knowledge come little and will
Vanished.
Yeah, vanished.
Because these things are new, people become confused. They say that they have never heard such knowledge before. There are new wonderful things. These are new wonderful things which no one else have ever told them about. In fact, they truly are new things. Neither the people who teach those studies nor the sannyasis can tell you about these things.
No, nobody challenge. Even sannyasis can't challenge Baba. Baba knowledge. They say, oh, it's a new knowledge. They say.
Even sannyasis, the Hindu religion is not that. They believe like that.
Yeah.
Sannyasi believe. They don't believe in Hindu. They believe in Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan.
No, there is no Hindu religion. I mean, British people put the name in all in different, but same category. They put Hindu. The Hindus, Hindu, no?
Hindu, reverse Hindu.
Yes,
or
no,
that.
yes, Hindu, they make it Hindu. Like Rajiv Gandhi, Chandi, 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 they make it Khan. Yeah.
Actually, it was a Ghachi.
Yeah. No, the
Not
husband
Chandi.
of,
It is a Ghachi.
yeah.
Ghanchi. It is a Gujarati name. Ghachi. Ghachi, what do you know? What is the business of Ghachi? Ghachi means who is crushing the oil seeds
Oh, it's,
and taking out the oil.
yeah, yeah.
That is called Ghachi. Actually, Indira Gandhi's husband was Ghachi, not Gandhi. From Ghachi, they converted to
No, the Gandhis also, But how could in Nehru family community?
So how it is came?
No, the stand with Indira Gandhi's husband is a what do you call Parsi.
A Parsi, he was a Gujarati.
Yeah.
He was Parsi Gujarati, he was Ghachi. Ghachi was doing the business of this thing. To crush the oil and take care of the oil. Even suppose you go in village of Gujarat, even today, you will see Ghachi in every village. Even today. What they are doing, they are crushing the oil seeds. And they are taking out the oil and they are businessmen.
They are using bullock.
Bullock, yeah. That's same. That is called Ghachi. Actually,
in our place also there. Now is the
they are oil mills are there.
Even the rural industries are there.
So he was a Ghachi actually, though he was.
They changed Gandhi.
They converted to Gandhi. There was no Gandhi.
Actually, this Gandhi and Gandhi
no connection at all. Both are drastic different.
Innocent people think
this Gandhi was a Banya. Or that Ghachi is a lower caste people, not a higher caste people. This Gandhi was a higher caste.
But the Nehru from Bandit,
Nehru was a higher caste people, no doubt.
Yeah, pure Brahmins.
Pure Brahmins.
Pandit from Kashmir.
Neither the people who teach those studies nor the sannyasis can tell you about this thing. This is why only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is called the ocean of knowledge. He also explains the unlimited history and geography to you. He explains the details of heaven and hell with knowledge. These are new things, are they not? Everything is included in this study. It has knowledge, yoga, and education, and also devotion. Yoga can be called devotion because to have yoga with the one means to remember him. Those devotees also remember him, worship him, and sing songs of him. Performing that type of devotion is not called yoga.
No. They sing every deities they sing, and they think all the deities are God.
So Baba, that is not called yoga. For instance, Baba gave example. Mira used to have yoga with Sri Krishna. She used to remember him, but that is called devotion.
Because she does not knowledge.
Because she didn't have any aim or objective in her intellect.
But she had objected to marry Krishna.
To marry Krishna, but not to be like him. See, this is different between to marry Krishna is different, and to be like him or I was a Krishna, that is different. Totally different. Yeah. Everybody wanted to, all ladies wanted to marry Krishna, but not possible.
I know,
This is called knowledge and also devotion. You have yoga, that is, you remember the one. In the golden age, there is neither devotion nor knowledge. At the confluences, there is both knowledge and devotion, whereas from the copper age onward, just devotion has continued.
But they are, the golden age, they are the form of knowledge. They are created by knowledge. They
are the fruit of knowledge. And only one chief is their soul. There is no chief of the knowledge. Supreme Soul and you can say Sakar. They lost their knowledge. So only partial knowledge.
But they are during schools, no? Only one school.
No, they have a school.
Political
school. But that's a drawing and all these things. That's a normal thing.
Other they from the womb also they get knowledge. And everything, no, they mathematics, no physics, no chemistry.
Nothing.
Everything.
Only drawing and pictures and enjoy the life. That's it. Not much.
Happiness.
Everything by practice.
Everything is free.
Free, practical.
OC food.
Abundant. No need.
And everybody is doing their duty. They don't get anything. They say interchangeable. So those days.
Barters. Give some gift, receive some gift. Give some gift, receive.
No money is paid.
No. Money is there, but it is in terms of gift. Gold coins will be there, but gift only. No exchange of
no exchange.
So Baba said to remember someone is called devotion. Here there is knowledge, yoga, and also devotion. You can understand that those people are just devotees and that they have yoga with the elements. However, their yoga is with many others. And this is why they are called devotees. Why devotees? So
they have so many.
33 crore Devi Devata Namaha. Yours is unadulterated yoga. The ocean of knowledge himself sits here and teaches you. You have to have yoga with him. Those people don't even know about souls.
They don't know soul?
No?
No, I studied
No,
it.
they say soul is a soul, you can say eternal, that thing, but not detailed what Baba is giving the knowledge. Soul means you are a soul, you have so many thoughts, intellect, sanskar, they don't know.
But normally they say soul.
Soul
They
means,
say body,
they say
soul
soul
is
is,
here in the heart.
soul is here, is supreme soul.
And in the hoisting, flag hoisting, in the temple
They
flag
say
hoisting.
supreme soul, not soul, supreme soul is me.
Yeah.
So again, everything is mixing up, so no clarity.
In the temple festival, first day they hoist a flag. The stem is the god and the flag is the soul. So it tied with the two ropes. One is with the twine, and other is what do you call the tepper? This one tepper. What do you call tepper?
Right.
Oh, they put in the finger, this finger tepper.
Oh, this one.
There is a not
Ring finger?
not ring a pusha. They put tepper. They call tepper mean is a grass, no?
Yeah. We said that, we say daro.
The rope. They put the rope.
Yeah,
So they make a rope with the rope. You can see the rope.
yeah.
So they hoist a flag and hide they roll the cloth and hide the twine thread, the twine rope. That is Maya. This
So we think.
so Maya is the hidden inside, but this the what do you call devotion. By the devotion, he is going with the Shivan. The Shivan is this one pillar. And the cloth, there is a flag, no? They are hoisting the flag. Flag is the soul. So it means the soul is getting joined with the God. There is a flag hoisting. But the Maya is there are three ego, karma, and Maya. These things are the rope.
Ego.
That is hidden in this one, the club.
The meaning is there, but they don't know.
I know.
We don't know. We were not knowing.
Yes, sometimes different. One guru you asked different.
Different thing, another guru.
One day I asked, why you are going for the hunting? On the eighth festival, they are going in the evening, go hunting. So the chief priest, I asked, what is hunting you are doing? So the deity in a horse, they are going for hunting. They have small, the children are running with the deer. It's a wooden deer. So they go hunting and kill the deer. Then I asked, what is this? Now we are blessing the animals. But my meditation, I tell this priest is not correct. Actually, they are hunting the Maya,
Right.
the five vices. That is correct.
Even in Natal also they indicate same thing. So many deer and hunting, and they are doing so many things.
So this was the 8th festival in the evening, and night is the big supper, we call supper, the flag one is a tower. And the next day is a car festival, 9th. Only 9th festival, 10th is the water cutting. You know the festival, water cutting, you go to the sea or in a river and water cutting. So the priest doesn't know it is hunting Maya, five vices.
That's okay, because they don't know. They don't know.
Now I know,
No,
no?
Baba complex. Baba gives all the knowledge so we can compare what it means.
Yeah.
What it means.
They say correct meaning behind it, but they don't know. They lost it, no?
Everything came from knowledge only.
I know, but they lost it.
We lost it.
Yeah, we lost it.
Totally. So Baba says, by connecting our intellects in yoga to the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, we will go to the Father. Those people remember Hanuman, etc., and so they have visions of them. That is called adulterated. So many Rama, Hanuman.
Yeah.
This is unadulterated yoga. You simply have to remember the one Father. So knowledge, devotion, and disinterest, all three are combined in this. There, everything of theirs is separate. Devotion is separate. The knowledge they have is just of the scriptures, and their disinterest is limited. Here, it is a matter of the unlimited. We know that the unlimited Father, and this is why we remember Him. Although those people remember Shiva, their sins are not absolved through that because they don't know his occupation. So they do everything, but they don't know his occupation. They don't have the knowledge of sins being absolved. Here, your sins are absolved by having remembrance of the Father. There, they sacrifice themselves at Kashi, and their sins are already.
Yeah, we talked earlier, no? In the well.
They have to experience the suffering of karma. However, it isn't that they gradually become karmatit like you. No. Their sins are finished by their experiencing punishment. They are not forgiven. So this is a study, knowledge, and also yoga. Everything is included in this. It is only the one Father who teaches you everything. This is called an ashram and an institution. It looks very good in writing. The previous name Om Mandli was wrong. The previous name Om Mandli was wrong.
Why is that? That is why. We discussed also, the sister told me I had to ask Kuhan. What is it? Om, the name of Om Mandali is wrong. But at this next sentence, read it.
You have now received the understanding that this name is absolutely good. This
Which
name is
name?
Brahma Kumari's name.
That is, they think,
No.
they are otherwise. No, they think Om Mandali is now is good. This, no. I tell them, he means the Brahma Kumari's name.
Because
Not Om.
up till now they were
Wow.
seen Hyderabad Baba's Om Mandli, but when they moved to India, they changed the name Brahma Kumari's World Spiritual University. It was university. So Baba said, now name.
So I openly said, he doesn't mean that the Om Mandali.
Yeah, no.
Once he said wrong.
No.
But he meant this is good name in Brahma Kumari. I told. She said no. Those days they are chanting.
No.
They say good also. So I explained. So finally she said, I'll ask Kuba and tell you.
You can,
Baba is giving the good knowledge. He can openly say Brahma Kumari is a good name. He said.
no, but he didn't want to repeat the same thing. Baba said, okay, now we can. He said, Baba says, see, you have now received the understanding that this name is absolutely good. This name is present.
Yeah.
Past. You can explain to others that they too are Brahma Kumar. So all are Brahma Kumar.
Yeah.
Who are not coming in all, they are also Brahma Kumar. Why? Because they are originated from Adam and Eve, Brahma and Saraswati.
Yeah.
All were, you can say, started with the Krishna.
No Brahma Kumaris.
No, all were started from, so all are progeny of Adam and Eve. There is Brahma and Saraswati. All are Brahma Kumar.
Brahma Kumaris.
Brahma Kumars and Kumaris both.
Yeah.
The Father is the creator of all.
But name is Brahma Kumaris.
Yeah, Brahma
World
Kumars.
spiritual.
Because majority is their sisters. That's it.
They are running.
Yeah, they are running. The Father is the creator of all. First of all, he has to create the subtle region. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar are residents of the subtle region.
This one also very good understand. Today I understood. Who Brahma, who subtle Brahma, who physical Brahma.
Yes.
Everything
Everything
very
Baba
good
created.
understand. Yeah.
A new world is created and so Prajapita Brahma is definitely needed. The one from the subtle region cannot come here because he is not a
He
physical.
said no physical, subtle body. Subtle body means you can see or
Light body. Subtle body is light body.
light body.
Light body.
Look an angel.
Light.
Angel.
Light body. That one is the perfect subtle Brahma.
Yeah.
The corporeal Brahma is needed here. Where would he come from? People cannot understand these things. These are the images. There are the images. Brahmins are created through Brahma, but where would Brahma come from? So adoption takes place. Just as a king who doesn't have a child would adopt a child. So the father adopts this one and then changes his name to Prajapita Brahma.
So actually he is the original Krishna. He's come down.
Original Krishna's soul.
At 84 birth,
Yeah.
Krishna souls in the lake Raj.
Right.
And finally with the name Prajapita Brahma.
Baba, Shiva.
Yeah, so that Brahma is different, but this Brahma's subtle body is, everybody's subtle body is over there.
Everybody's.
My body, your body.
Everybody's. So we have to do the effort, make the karma this stage. I have to merge my this becomes the subtle world to that.
Yeah. When you finish your karma, you go there. You can't stay there. Now we are stay here because we didn't finish yet. Because the nature
If you are not going to, if you are not able to finish, Baba say, by punishment I will finish that karma and I will go there. The one up above cannot come down here. The one down below has to go up above. That one is subtle and this one is physical. So this secret too has to be understood very clearly.
Yeah, everybody has question.
Yeah, because everyone has this question. They say that you sometimes call Dada Brahma, sometimes God, and sometimes Krishna. However, this one cannot be called God, but he can be called Brahma and Krishna, because Krishna then becomes Agni. Agni means Brahma.
Yeah, because when you come to the hell, you have to become Akli.
So
what do you call the Akli Krishna mean?
Sham. Sham.
Sham Sundar. Yeah.
So when it is the night, he is called Brahma, and when it is the day, he is called
even
Krishna.
we also.
We also, all applicable to.
Yeah.
This is the final birth of Krishna's soul, and the form of Sri Krishna is the first birth. This has to be written very clearly. The 84 births of Radha and Krishna or Lakshmi and Narayan have to be shown. Here, this one is adopted. So there is the day of Brahma and the night of Brahma, which then become the day and night of Lakshmi and Narayan.
Yeah.
The same thing happens to their dynasty. To us also, dynasty means whole family. You now belong to the Brahmin clan, and you will then belong to the deity clan. So it is also the day and night of the Brahma Kumar and Kumaris.
Finally count. Subjects.
These things have to be understood very well. It is also clear in the picture of the tree that they are doing tapasya below, and that it is their final birth. Yeah,
with the tapasya, with the Brahma Baba, Mama, all of that doing tapasya. After that, Krishna.
Where does Brahma come from? Through whom is he created. So Brahma is adopted, just as the king adopts someone who is then called the prince. Example, very good example. Yeah. He is transferred to the position of prince and so prince of so and so. Previously, he wouldn't have been a prince. Yeah. When he is adopted by the king, then he is converted to the prince of so and so. When the king adopted him, he received the title of prince. This custom and system has continued. This should enter the children's intellect. The world doesn't know how the Father carries out the destruction of the old world and establishment of the new world. You children have this enlightenment. You are also number wise. As you make further progress, the little daughters will become very clever because they are Kumaris. Yeah. See, that's the reason the Brahma Kumari's name is there, because they are powerful. It is written that the Kumaris were made to shoot the arrows of knowledge. The wonder of Kumari is number one.
They take more people, no? Invite more people.
Pure powerful.
Give knowledge. In the finance also, you know.
Yeah, nowadays.
They put beautiful ladies in front because of when they go to the businessman, they say finance is sex, not sexual.
Attraction is there.
Attraction is sex. That is why they put in front the financial institution girls.
When I was at GM, we always preferred to have a girl on the first counter.
Yeah,
it was good impression. And then the second thing, they will never fight. No ego. Man has more ego, so there is a clash. Where there is a female boss, no clash.
And he is maybe rough, no? Moving rough. He talk rough and straight away. But there is a
fine.
When he say how you look nice, I used to say, you look nice, your dress is nice. Then let me see. Even when I work in the Computer firm also, they are very good attachment with me because I always price.
Right.
Whenever people are wearing, they spend a lot of money and wearing a new dress. I say it's a nice dress, then they will attract me. But some people, it's not a good dress. But the ego, that is, they don't like this. It's a nice dress, the lady. It is the, they say, it's not a good dress. They are color. The lady specially wear a dress to attract other people. When he disgraces, what is the purpose? Price is, that is, you price anybody.
That's a good quality.
Yeah, good quality. Then there's a good coordination.
Yeah, good coordination, good you can
connection.
transaction.
Every people, even when I am in the technical and training school also, all the lectures are very good with me. So I always price them. You are like that. You are a gentleman. Then they put marks, more marks. This way you must praise. It's a free, no? You don't need to pay.
You are not paying to even a single penny for
Yeah, I know, yeah.
simple good words, that's it.
Yeah.
But his Baba says should be from the heart, not from the lips.
I know.
Real
Yeah.
praise, real praise.
They spend a lot of money for the dress, nice dress. So why can't you say it's a nice?
And she spent the money to get the praise only.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
To look good.
She is not wearing for her, for other people, no? Other people will
And looks nice
think
also.
about her. Yeah.
We can see the beauty also.
Yeah, beauty. There's a mentality given, ego. Even one day, Shivani also likes in the Bangalore, I watch it.
Mm-hmm.
If you wear a nice saree here, so some lady says it's a nice saree, others say no. You watch the video in Bangalore?
So, सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग?
Yeah.
The biggest disease is what the people will tell about everything, what I wear, what I behave, what I do. That's okay.
But I watched the video in Bangalore.
Yeah.
So because their sanskar is different.
Everybody's sanskar.
Yeah.
So we see with the glasses of their sanskar.
Yeah, their sanskar.
So different opinion, different people. That's it.
You must correct.
We should appreciate the people.
You must change. So if you come with any other some doesn't matter, but you may change by yoga. Your sanskar must be changed as our fathers.
So Baba said Mama was a Kumari. She went ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
It is said that daughter shows reveals mother. The mother would not sit and talk to anyone. But this mother is Brahma Baba.
Yeah.
This mother is incognito. Brahma Baba is incognito. That Mama is visible.
He did more service.
More service. Yeah. It is the duty of you Shaktis, you children, to show the mother. So Brahma Baba will not go and do the service. There are many good daughters who make good effort. Among the Kaurav community too, there are some whose names are the main ones mentioned. They are their Maharathis.
Yes, Bhishma, Kaurav, Bhishma, Drona, Karna is the number.
So Guru Dwana is Maharathi. Here too there are names of Maharathis. Shiva is the greatest of all. God is the highest on high. His place of residence is the highest. In fact, the place of residence of us souls is also
the same place.
People simply continue to sing praise, but they don't know anything. We souls are also residents of that place, but we have to go through birth and rebirth and play our parts. He doesn't come into birth and death, so there is a difference.
Yeah, Baba never comes.
He too has a part, but only you know what that is. He too is a part. He is playing his part through Dhamma, not their own parts. You children now understand that this is the chariot of Shiva Baba. There is also the horse, but it isn't
that horse, physical
that horse or chariot. To forget this is also fixed in the drama. We had become completely lost by wandering around and forgetting for half the cycle.
Yeah, wandering about in the this one.
Whole cycle.
Wandering also?
Cycle.
No, yes, pocketing is the golden age and silver age.
We had become completely lost by wandering around and forgetting for half the cycle. Half the cycle of devotion.
Yeah, then wonder.
Wonder.
And forgetting is the this
Golden age.
golden agency.
You are right. Wandering means wandering in
Because
devotion.
he mentioned half and half.
Wandering in devotion.
Devotion, that's it.
To search for the God.
And then knock the door. He is house to house and knock the door.
Search for God, where God is. Maybe in sannyas.
One guru, another guru, they go wandering. So half a cycle wandering, half a cycle, that's the nature. You also say you enjoy the happiness. Why should I remember? So you forgot it.
We have now received enlightenment, and so we have become very cautious. We know that this whole world is to end, and that we have to become conquerors of attachment. While living like a lotus at home with the family, we have to make effort to become destroyers of attachment.
That is a very good one. We are not sannyas is good for us. No? They escape. They can't control their voices, they escape.
We have to fulfill our responsibilities to everyone and also live with them. Just live with them. This bhakti is furnace.
Yeah, it is actual pronunciation is patti or patti.
Bhakti.
But I said that this morning, they said, I have so many problems with it.
It's okay. Okay. It's okay. Pronounce is okay. That's not a big thing.
Patti means a furnace.
Yeah.
It's a jagna. You make them. Bhakti means devotion.
Yeah, bhakti is totally different.
Yeah.
No, sometimes some say bhakti, some say bhakti.
Yeah.
T and T. So I was thinking.
But they say ti, bhakti. Bhakti is in Tamil devotion.
No, this bhakti is different. This is furnace.
Yeah, this furnace.
Yes,
I told you, it's a furnace.
It is already written.
He refined us. No, this is bhakti. No, he is bhakti. Even
Let it go. It's okay. Who is reading the Murli? Who is reading the Murli today? What is her name?
Jana's sister, this name.
Jana's sister. Yeah, I don't know.
What is it?
But this is really very fast. No? Very
fast.
emotional. This is reading the Murli. Up and down, up and down.
Actually, the only person, the knowledge, there are different knowledge. I am not comparing this, but we tell that Kuhan is okay. He is also sometimes diverting something.
That's okay.
And Sendamara is also good, not knowledge, good knowledge, but his way of explanation is good. He asks question. He has not reading. He asks question.
Who?
That's a good idea. Sendamara.
Okay.
Every time he has not reading is yes.
Anybody can read.
Everybody can read. Why should we come for reading?
Yeah.
No, for knowledge.
You are right.
So, and, that lady is an answer. That old lady, Jnana's sister, is a very nice lady. But sometimes he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's okay. Everybody does. No, not saying that.
We are not perfect.
Yeah,
no.
that's okay.
But whenever we don't understand, I used to ask.
No, that's
Went
okay.
down.
Very good.
That is also sometimes, today she accept. I don't know, I will ask this one, the name. Baba said, this one is also good name, they think Om Mandali.
That's okay.
Now they found Om Mandali, now they are Om, saying Om Mandali. I said, no, this Brahma Kumari.
Yeah, no, no.
So Baba is also good, some, they want to put test, no, their knowledge. How do they understand?
Yeah.
So,
No, go deep and deep, then and then you can understand more. Otherwise,
you must
go deep, otherwise not.
no, five, your sons are also get it.
But you are reading more and more, you will get deep and more. And you
Yeah,
read
because
more.
already here, but you are waking up.
We are waking up by reading the Murli.
I know.
You have to read more. You have to listen the lecture, you have to read the Murli, and then we can go. Otherwise. So Baba said this bhakti means furnace has to be created just as it was created in the previous cycle. You are now told to make effort while living at home with your family. Here, there is no question of leaving your home and family. We are sitting at home, are we not? So this is also home, Baba said.
Yeah.
There are so many children. Baba also had his Lokik family,
Yeah.
Brahma. He didn't renounce anything. Sannyasis go away to the forest, whereas we live in the cities. So we have to fulfill our responsibilities to everyone. A creation is Father's creation. The Father earns and gives an inheritance to his sons. See, Father earns and gives inheritance to his sons, earns and sons. Matching, earns and sons. First of all, he gives the inheritance of the vice of lust, that is, Lokifat.
Yeah, look.
So, to liberate you from that and to make your vice less is the task of the Father, that is Supreme God.
No, this he inheritance the wise means the father, Lord Father is not the birth, but he get married to her.
That's the reason.
That's the reason.
In some cases, children give knowledge to their parents, and in other cases, the father gives knowledge to his children. This knowledge.
Yeah.
This knowledge. Their knowledge. This is Raj
Is
Yoga.
a service.
Yes, sir. This is Raj Yoga, and that is Hatha Yoga. The soul receives knowledge from the Supreme Soul. I, Brahma, see, Brahma was speaking. I, Brahma, was the king of kings and have now become a beggar.
Yeah, he, in the 84th birth, in the corporate, he is the king of kings.
It is remembered, even king of kings in the beginning, Lakshmi Narayana, king of kings. It is remembered.
King of kings means other name is emperor.
It is remembered that a beggar was made into king. You children know that you belong to the Sun dynasty and that you then become the Shudra dynasty. It also has to be explained that heaven and hell are separate. People don't know this.
Yeah, people think different.
People don't know this. Among you too, there are so many children who don't know anything because it is not in their fortune. So what effort would they make? Some children don't have anything in their fortune and some children have everything in their fortune. Their fortune inspires them to make effort. It is not in their fortune, what effort would they make? The school is the same one and it continues. Some children fall off halfway and others die while moving along.
Diabetes is leaving.
There is a lot of taking birth and dying. This knowledge is so wonderful. Knowledge is very easy, but all the efforts lies in attaining your karma stage.
Yeah.
Only when your sins are absolved can you fly. Knowledge means jnana is more elevated than going into trance means dhyan.
Yeah, he's runs is nothing.
Because we are not earning any income during that period.
Yeah.
Because we are seeing something, we are not remembering Baba, or we are not discussing knowledge, means we are not going to get the income.
So because that time they are inmates, they don't have any other business, they always with Baba, and they used to go trance and see. Prabhupada also asked them to go trance and find out.
But that was specific reason was there. But Baba said at the end the same part will be there. So that part was like that. Now Baba said no need of the dhyan. Only jnana. Now only fixed person will go in.
Now it's easier, he's telling in everything now. Which and which are happening.
Refined knowledge. Baba said refined and no need of the dhyani. No need of the going to the trance. There are many obstacles created by Maya in trance, and this is why knowledge is better than trance. It isn't that knowledge is better than yoga, this is said about trance. Those who were into trance are no longer here. Those who went into the trance, they are not.
Yeah.
So many people gone after 14 years, so many
They
left.
So what do you think? So when they go away, they recollect their experience?
No, they can't, because they have lost. They've gone to the world, they don't listen to Murli, they don't read the Murli, they married, they got married, they do business, and they are just like other people, devotees. Some people are coming back.
So how could it is possible? How could they went to trance, no? When they leave it, they may have remembrance. What I see, what I see.
Yeah, they have a remembrance, but they are not in that feeling, because feeling will be for some time only, then they lose the feeling, because they are not running in the knowledge.
No faith.
No faith. That's it.
Faith is involved.
Even in devotion, they are making the, you can sakshatkar, they are making the vision. But they say they are very happy for temporary, and what is that? And they go down and down because nothing is in the transformation. You are not going to get anything. You are losing by going to the transformation because you are not earning the income.
But someday, in my case, the vision in the devotion,
No, that is
for
a
good
good
purpose.
That is
One, suppose
No, Baba said
you are
transmission.
in a state of
That
spending.
is for temporary. Baba said transmission. Some people go for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, in those days.
I know.
That,
They
that
stay
is,
there.
they stay there for many days. Baba said that is not good. For temporary, okay, you go and come back, that's okay. Even the Adi Gurjar goes to the trance only. One kind of trance. No, you see many times by both. But they have been given a
So
duty.
is it a vision? Suppose I have a vision. It is from my sanskar or from there?
Both. Both. Not only one. The sanskar too, from there too, both. Because he is helping. He said, I am making vision to the devotees. So he is there already. And your sanskar is also
So this is
there.
a big incident because you would have spent 100,000 rupees. But right away he came and told me, you had the stone here, granite here, why you are bargaining with that contractor? That time is a war time. So we
So
can't-
both are there. Your sanskar is also there, and his help is also both together.
So someone says, here also someone says, that time, the last cycle, you are in the rust. The same vision.
Natural.
Yeah. You know the stone is there. You build the temple, the old one, so you know the stone is there.
That's
So why should you
the
go
sanskar
and-
is there.
Sanskar is there.
And he is helping to awaken the
They
sanskar.
are saving the money.
To awaken the sanskar.
Otherwise, the stone is there.
Yeah, we are
in
getting so many things from
so many things. They spend people's money. You say every penny,
every penny.
collecting from the
Yeah, if
penny.
someone is spending even a penny, single penny, I am liable.
Yeah.
I am very much liable because no, we use poor mother's money who are saving the money for Baba
Yeah.
with a great love. If I am spending a single penny here and there, I am totally liable. Totally liable. Baba say, I will not leave the person
So
who is
the
misusing my
final ceremony, the Kumbhalsava, I saw my hand this way. Nothing in my hand. Not a single penny we will take. That time every day we write a call. This and this and this and that.
So Baba said there is an income earned in yoga and your sins are absolved. That is in yoga only. There is no income in trance. There is an income in yoga and knowledge. You cannot become healthy and wealthy without having knowledge in yoga. So knowledge means health.
Yeah.
Sorry, wealth. Yoga means health. The habit of touring around in trance was created. That too is not good.
Sometimes telling the wrong thing also, no? I went to the trance and I saw
Yeah,
this.
so many people. Some Baba not told us. Somebody said, Mama is coming in me. Now in Yamuna Nagar, Delhi, Mama. Baba said, Mama can't come in that way. So Baba, that is not good.
That is his topic, right?
Yeah. Trance causes a lot of damage. See. Knowledge is just of a second.
Yeah, knowledge is such.
Yoga is not of a second. We have to do hard work.
Knowledge is when he did one day, first day, one and one. My is the first day class. Then he asked me what is the meaning of Om. I said it's a secret. It's
I cannot say.
Brahma mantra. See?
Everybody, that's why she asked to me, I may have told the same thing. I have seen somewhere, Om has a thousands meaning. One picture was there within my home. Om was there, under there. Om has thousands of meaning. See, now where to go?
So first, as my manager, I always remember, my Baba introduced me. The first day I got the knowledge, first knowledge, what is Om, I am a soul. I don't know. I don't
That
know.
is the great disease. That's the reason he is the ocean of knowledge. He knows everything, knowledge.
That is within second.
He will give the experience to you
No,
also.
this, I am a soul. Now I soul, they vibrate always. But that, at the age of 73, I know it. What is
Nobody will.
But I got distinction, 100 marks in the religion.
That is, you can say, it's scripture. No? So you will not know.
Scripture, yeah.
Baba said, no knowledge is there at all. It is a new knowledge.
Not a single priest or not a single teacher taught me that. Oh,
Even see, Mahabharata, Bhagavat, and Gita. Isn't it? All are narrating about Krishna.
Yeah.
But there is no connection. If you go in the detail, no connection. It means everything was mixed it up. They have taken Gita in the Dwapar Yuga, Shastra before that.
Yeah.
Everything is mixed.
So next time when a priest come to other friends, I will ask, what is swastika?
I was asking when I was a little child, I was asking, why you are putting swastika? Why are you putting tilak here? Why there is a head 10 heads in the round? Why there is 108? I was asking all these questions. They were saying, you are nonsense. You are
Don't come.
yeah, he said you are a science student, so you are being hypnotized by them. You don't come from tomorrow. He was clearly telling to me, don't come from tomorrow. In private, they don't come. Because in public, you can't tell to me. So I was asking in public, so if you don't come from tomorrow, this is not for you. Because so many questions we have. And when I came to Brahma Kumari, they have explained each and everything. I was surprised. See, all my questions were answered by one sister only.
Yeah.
I was surprised, really. And that was the magic only. Baba's magic.
Today we can imagine, we have devotion here.
Yeah, we have devotion. But Baba said devotion different.
Yeah.
Definition of devotion is different. It's an unadulterated devotion.
So those days we have condemned devotion,
Yeah.
devotees. But today we are devotees.
Yeah, we are devotees.
Unadulterated devotees, we are doing the one and only one.
That's it.
That's all.
He's right.
So today, so within circle, he says, within circle you get another. Oh, what's the meaning? Within circle.
All kinds. So whatever question or problem you have,
Yeah.
you ask anything to Brahma Kumari.
Then only I found, oh, soul is the eyes vibrate.
Even I was thinking, why are you putting so there? Why are you putting here? I asked him, why are you putting here? Yeah, no, I was so nonsense. I know what I said, you are worshipping Krishna, why are you not worshipping to me? So I need to preach. So naturally they are annoyed. What this small child nonsense, idiot. So you were so much annoyed to me. When I tell this, you were so
So
much.
that time also you have sanskar.
Yes, sanskar that was. Why you are not worshipping me?
Yeah.
I am also a human being like you. Even sometimes
And they can,
no.
Krishna, when the Christmas tale is refined, and
But
very
he don't
clear.
know that.
I know, yeah.
I was in Larika, he has 2 legs, 2 hands. I also say, why not?
Even I don't know what is
Nonsense.
this, but you told me Brahma Vishnu. I tell everybody, this Brahma.
Report
So
is
when you go to this Swa temple, this is
Report.
go to this tilak.
See the point of light?
Yeah.
He is three
Yeah,
great
you
actions.
you can get the vision when you,
Yeah.
when you.
Even God, no, God name is God means G-O-D, generation, operation, destruction.
Yeah, generation.
Operation, destruction. Same
What?
thing, God.
Generation?
God. Operation and destruction. Generation is creation, that is Brahma. Operation is sustenance, that is Vishnu.
And
Destruction is transformation, that is Shankar. God name came from itself, but we don't know. What is the God meaning of God? Generation, operation, destruction. That's it. Simple, very simple. So English is Baba sometimes English word is proper. This is the proper word for the God. So Baba say yoga is not.
In liberation also he said, liberation also better word.
Yeah, better word. Liberation and end of liberation. Both. Baba say better word. Yoga is yoga is not of a second. Knowledge of a second, yoga is not of a second. For as long as you live, you have to continue to have yoga.
Yeah, at the final also, that means at the, that's the important, final time.
Thought. Final thought.
Final thought.
See Baba only.
So
Nobody.
you know you are going to leave the body with it. Then you lose. All these years yoga is doing.
Which the sister, they have very good practice. Now all these Brahma Kumari sister who are very old. That sister Silu, who is a teacher, he had an accident. So just, you can say, car was turning on the mountain, and immediately she said, Baba. And car was stopped on the big trunk of the tree. Just on the, suppose she fell down, everything went.
Smashed.
Everything went. And she, how much practice they simply say, Baba.
Well, I also say Baba, Baba, Baba.
That is a great practice.
My daughter always say Baba, Baba. They think other Babas.
Baba, they say the Ramdev Baba, that Baba, Sai Baba, all are Baba. No?
So you say me Appa. I say him Baba. Baba, Baba, same.
Same thing.
Daddy, those things. Baba,
Father,
say
daddy.
Baba, Baba. My girls always say Baba. Only word coming Baba.
That is a good practice. Knowledge is easy, but it takes effort to become ever healthy and free from disease. Ever healthy means you.
Yeah.
There are many obstacles created in waking up early.
That is true. When you go yoga,
Yeah.
the disease goes. Even whatever medicine you take doesn't change. Only, I always my Baba and me in the angelic form from yet to blessing. The blessing.
Light is coming, power is
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. I say 3 times, my body is perfect. My body is perfect. My body is perfect. This way. Always.
We should thank to the nature of this body because we have misused this body too much.
I know.
Still it is supporting to us. It is very good child.
Yeah.
We should appreciate the nature too.
No, I have this after I'm doing yoga, I am very happy face, and the people ask, "You are 75?" No, we don't believe.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, you are not 75, you less than that. So I'm very happy, my mind is very free. No hustle and free. No watching TV, no computer.
Free from everything.
Yeah, free.
Everything.
No fight, no
Okay.
entry, nothing.
There are many obstacles created in waking up early in the morning and sitting in remembrance. You expect points, but in spite of that, your interests go from one place to another. The one who is number one would have the maximum storms. So
Yeah,
Baba,
Maya will come.
Aruma Baba is maximum storm because he is the engine of
That is the one, one number one is.
They cannot come to Shiv Baba because Shiv Baba is no body.
Yeah.
Baba always explained that many storms will come. The more you try to stay in remembrance, the more the storms will come. You mustn't be afraid of them. Just stay in remembrance. You have to remain stable. None of the storms should be able to shake you.
So now I am doing in silence meditation. I don't think anything is
Stable,
going to
Baba
happen.
is stable. You just stay stable, stay.
Yeah, stable. And I'm watching here, bright light, and here. That is nothing. You look like I'm still like this.
That is good. Good practice.
Yeah.
This is the stage of the final time. This is the spiritual race. Continue to remember Shiv Baba. These things have to be understood and imbibed. If you don't learn it well, you won't be able to imbibe. You should make effort. It is very easy to explain.
So do not well mean knowledge.
No. It is very easy to explain the point of the two fathers to anyone. So this point is not good.
Yeah, two fathers mean
Lokik father, Parlokik.
father. And when they come to the knowledge, we can do you two father, Brahma, Baba.
Three fathers. Yeah.
Three fathers.
Only you know that the father gives you the inheritance for 21 births. You would say that Lakshmi and Narayan received their inheritance for 21 births from the father. The father taught them Raj Yoga. No one else can say that God gave them the inheritance. In the world, some people are happy with the one thing and others are happy with the another. No one knows about the things that you make happy. People celebrate in happiness for temporary periods. You are the true decoration of the Brahmin clan who are yogi and jnani. No one else can know about your supersensuous joy.
Yeah, that is a super sensuous.
Because no, say without that, Baba say you can't feel it. Feel it.
So
Feeling
one
is
and
very-
one, meditation, one and one, no silence, no thoughts or nothing. That's it.
That's the supersensuous joy. Baba therefore we said, ask the Gop and Gopish for the supersensuous joy because they have got the same thing. So from thought feelings, and feelings emotions give the feeling. So thought is Joy. Emotion is all our emotion. Happiness is emotion. Joy is emotion. That comes to the thoughts only. So to create the thoughts of heaven. They continue to beat their heads for so many things. To devotion and scientists.
Yeah.
They also make effort to go to the moon. Scientists. They make very difficult efforts. All of their efforts will go to waste. They are thinking that we have a plot on moon. Now say no oxygen, how they can survive?
Yeah, what do you say? How long you can? See, imagine the money. So they have a lot of money, they don't know what to do, so they buy the ticket.
Somebody is going to Japanese somewhere.
Yeah.
Big businessman is visiting moon because there is a lot of expenditure.
No, they don't know. They can donate, no? Like Bill Gates.
Yeah,
they donate all the money.
But they are not done. They are pumped. Sure.
So you want to see the heaven. Yeah. So go to the homeless people. No, the other rural area, they build nice houses, small houses, and let them to live it. And one day go there, you see the heaven. But they don't understand.
They don't believe. So Baba says, you are making effort without difficulty to go to such a place where no one else can go. That is heaven and you can say liberation, land of liberation. You go to the highest one, high supreme abode, that is supreme abode. Achha? To the sweetest, the
Father, the spiritual Father says Namaste, the spiritual children, remembrance, good morning, and say Namaste to the spiritual Father.
Essence for dana number one. While living at home with your family, you have to become conqueror of attachment. We have to live with our family, not to live with family. At the same time, you also have to fulfill your responsibilities to everyone and live like a lotus flower. So we have to sustain all the responsibility, yet live like a lotus flower. Number two, in order to imbibe knowledge, you definitely have to donate the wealth of knowledge. That is the wealth of knowledge. Donation is not the wealth of wealth of knowledge. Accumulate your income with knowledge and yoga, but don't have any desires for going into trance or because there is no earning in trance or.
So some people, when you are talking about it, they ask me what is trance. They may say go and see. So they may try. So Baba says, don't try.
Don't try.
No use.
You are not expected.
Yeah.
Blessing. May you claim a right to an elevated status and increase your account of accumulation with the power of silence.
This is the power of silence.
Great power. Explanation. Just as the power of silence has a great impact at the present time.
Science is.
Sorry, the power of science. Not science. The power of science has a great impact at the present time and enables you have temporary attainment.
Yeah, we have everything. Can back and everything.
Anything. Everything on the tip of the finger. In the same way, you have to increase your account of accumulation with the power of silence.
Silence.
Accumulate power in yourself with the Father's divine drishti, and you will then be able to give others at a time of need what you have accumulated. Those who accumulate the power of silence, knowing the importance of drishti, become those who claim a right to an elevated status. The spiritual sparkle of happiness is visible on their faces.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything in behavior.
So when you be in silence, no more hustle and bustle for the mind or anything.
You will in peace. No?
Yeah, peace inside. So peace means your face is. So the mind, the face is the mirror of your mind.
Mirror of the mind. Right.
When you see the face.
So even other people, Justice in Baba said, service through mind, words and action. That is the service through action. Smile is service through action.
Why when I go back home, when I am in the meditation, So my niece, my wife, sister's daughter is living here. She is
Living in a house, no, there, in Sri Lanka.
yeah. So she said, I dream here. Shiva has come to my house. She dreamed. Because I always meditate early morning and evening I was in the mango.
So vibration good.
Vibration.
Vibration good.
And he said, you are my Shiva. You come to the knowledge, but no, I am here devotee. His sister comes to the class. That is the people took the class.
A sister comes, no?
No, she didn't come, but he said, she is in charge, but she didn't come. Their sanskars.
One day.
One day, I know.
Give the good vibration always, every day, and she will come.
Yeah.
She has to come, no choice.
Why? By giving always vibration to my wife, she
No, Baba
is
said,
now Navratri.
no, Baba said that everybody is part different.
I know different.
Everybody will not. So, that's it. That's
That means, so she is not my Lakshmi, golden age.
See, maybe even we don't know. At the final stage, they may see me come. You are, we are not. Even she may go ahead of us.
I know.
I'm not sure. Everybody's part is quite different. Only wives should have a good wishes and pure feeling that they should be done.
No, Baba said at the final time, all of them, the queue.
No, curious, okay, we should imagine always this, he will come with a Lakshmi, right?
I know, yeah.
For that in the front portion. So our slogan, happiness is visible in the faces, slogan, let there be natural attention and there won't then be any type of tension. Tension. Baba said, you must have a natural attention without any.
What is the nature of attention?
Natural attention. Natural means without any
This is
effort.
natural.
Natural. Without any effort. Natural means without any. Natural person.
Yeah.
Natural person. Natural means you can say Ajay.
So it's an example.
As my son's cars. Naturally as my son's cars. Just like easy, you know. Suppose I wanted to go home, I don't have to try hard. Then I can go. Just like that way. If my attention should be every day used. Means I should be used, you can say used with the attention. So every day I have attention, okay, this thing I have to do in time, this thing I have to do in time, this thing I have to do in time. But no tension.
Yeah,
Suppose any thoughts come during meditation, I should give order to my mind, okay, come at 10 o'clock, come at 11 o'clock, remind me. So mind will remind you at that time. Suppose something you remember in meditation, give a command to your mind, okay, my mind, you are very good, you can say helper to me. Remind me at 11 o'clock, this thing I have to do. Then mind will remind you. Have a practice. You will remind, definitely.
Yeah, even though when you are running the car, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Running the car, you don't know how to like accelerate.
You are so you are so anxious and this thing and so you can say you are very what will happen. But once you are used to.
Yes, when you used to, after practice it's becoming natural.
Natural.
So even the final time also, you can do it, no? When the distraction taking place.
Yeah.
But that's the reason Baba said a long-term experience. Why
Experience,
Baba said
you
long
need
term?
to
Because practice. Practice means it become a natural.
It becomes
Natural.
natural.
Natural means habit.
You don't
Nothing
have
else.
to try.
Natural means habit. It become a habit that I will keep attention at each and every moment. I will
So
not
it
remember.
means don't take anything serious.
Serious. No, it is very serious, but you are used to with that. Attention is a serious. You have your patient attention, but one time attention, two time attention, three times, then it will be a habit.
So if somebody did mistake, so that way we take it as easy, no?
Yeah,
So
that's
you get angry and all
No,
that.
Yeah, he's playing his part that he do, right? But we can give him vibration.
that is difficult,
Very good
but
vibration.
very how to. So I will give example of today morning.
Yeah.
What has happened to me? After this much of long time, I was so much annoyed today morning. I don't know how. I mean, I was so surprised. Immediately I come back. What happened? You know, just I was driving. So one big truck came, not small truck, not that big one, but
Fight
Huh?
Fight on this.
That came in between, and immediately he turned without me. I didn't speak anything. When I came back, he was coming out the same guy. And he just came on the same truck. I remember the face, everything, the same guy. He just, I am going on this. He just standing there, because there will be a queue. You know, he immediately jumped in between.
Yeah, somebody, yeah.
Some people.
And what is running? I was running. He said, and he only indicated this, I lost my temper. And I have spoken a wrong word to him, then immediately I control myself. I cannot do this.
Yeah,
I also do the same thing. I immediately I reply, but immediately I
So
control.
you did it?
I did the same thing to him. And I was so enforced, I don't know why. Then immediately within a second, I come into my mind, oh, what I am doing. Within a second, that is the power of Baba. Why is
And
that?
driving
Why
some-
I working? So annoyed. Sir, I don't know what kind of
But
very young.
luckily, I never use F word for this middle finger. I don't know how to take the whole finger. I don't want to. Never. My habit is
I never do it.
I teach my children.
I never do that. Because I don't know. When he did, I did. I don't know. I was surprised why I did this thing. I was surprised why I did this thing. Immediately I could take control of
This
myself.
is,
Immediately I take control. But Baba has came in on the plane immediately. Why you do this thing? So,
that this is practice.
no, but really I was surprised.
Now you are okay. You understand. And you understood your mistake.
Immediately I understood. Immediately what I am doing, man.
That is Midi understood and he corrected and remember.
Immediately I said, Baba, what happened?
That's Maya.
Why it happened to me? I never did this kind of thing. I was, you can say, telling me why you are doing this thing. Immediately. That is Baba.
So sometimes I may say the highways, I mean, something bank or called. That's all and I said, oh, I did the mistake. That's these things.
That is the testing. Baba says that is testing of me.
But we understood, we did the mistake. So Baba says,
Today morning when I was surprised, so much surprise.
Yeah.
After so many days, what you are doing, man?
so when we asked Baba, I did this, forgive me. Okay, finish. That God is erased.
You learn a lesson. Learn a lesson. Now what to do? Somebody will keep it silent. Okay. Same sin will come, I have to give that. Now test will come to me, I have to keep silent.
Especially when you are in the family, too many problems come. So they blame us, I'm okay, very silent. I don't, whatever you say, I don't get any angry. It's useless to say. Nothing. I am always like this.
But still, I am losing my temper sometimes. I know where I am going.
Doesn't have. We are not.
No, practice is not still 100% practice.
And still we are not.
No, it is better that it has come down to you can say 99%.
99%, but yeah, 1%. Yeah.
1%.
Yeah. I think one P, P.
Yoga means bhakti. Bhakti means unadulterated. Only remembrance of one.
The old
Bhakti
lady
means
there.
there are so remembrance of many. So yoga means so Baba say it is unadulterated. Yoga means unadulterated. That is yoga. Yoga means avibhichari.
One and one.
Yeah, one.
One is one, you just remember the one.
Shiva.
That devotion is with so many days.
33 crore Devi Devata. Not only one, 3 years.
કે આમાંથી સૌથી ઊંચા કોણ when I was like not in the air, then I was thinking who is the biggest and who is the highest
Mahadev.
to whom I should like
Devaka Dev Mahadev.
they can at that time we just separate the Shankar. We thought that
When you know the knowledge,
no knowledge, right?
this Baba's knowledge,
At that time Shankar means Mahadev,
Mahadev.
Shiva.
when you remember, that's devotion, yoga is devotion. He said, when you know the knowledge, you do
Now
devotion.
understand, right?
That's yoga.
Unadulterated.
Unadulterated, right? Yeah.
So when I go to the
Beginning
Avibhichari.
also
Shiva temple,
he was like Avibhichari, right?
See, very good drama. Beginning Avibhichari Bhakti and also Avibhichari.
Oh,
Avibhichari Bhakti means Shiva only. Beginning also with that one and also with
that is good point.
even in the temple, it's a devotion place. So when you go in front of the Shiva, Linga, we see the tilak and we remember him. So we know the knowledge that tilak is the Baba.
But they don't know.
They don't know.
That's
But
the reason they are
that
devotion.
is that yoga is devotion.
Devotion, yeah.
Same yoga and devotion.
એક અમારા ભાઈ છે ગુરુ પાસે જાય એટલે કે દાદા ભગવાન કરીને.
So I remember Baba.
એમને મેં વાત કરી એટલે મને કે ગુરુ તો જોઈએ જ રાઈટ ગુરુ તો જોઈએ જ.
ગુરુ
મેં કીધું
ભગવાન
સાચી વાત છે, કશું હવે ગુરુ જોઈએ.
જોઈએ જોઈએ.
પણ પછી મને કહે કે એમને જેમ જેમ ગુરુ ગુરુ પાઈ રહીએ ને તો કે આપણો મોક્ષ ગતિ પામી. મેં કીધું મોક્ષ તો કોઈને મળતો નહીં.
હા.
પહેલું વસ્તુ ધ્યાનમાં
ગુરુને નહીં મળતો તમને કહી
ના
દેવાનું.
ના કે મોક્ષ તો મળે જ છે, બધાને મળે. મને કે થોડા થોડા માણસો જાય પચા પચા. મેં કીધું એમ કરીને જો પચા પચા જતા હતા તો પૃથ્વી પર કશું રહ્યું જ ના હોય.
બધા પહોંચી ગયા હોય ને વસ્તી બધા જ કેમ ને બાર હતા ઘટવી જાય ને વસ્તી તો વસ્તી તો બધે જ જાય છે.
બધે હે નહીં રાઈટ. પેલા દાદા ભગવાન એમનો વાત
હા
નહીં.
બરાબર. પેલું ફિટ
એ
ફિટ
એમની
થઈ
અંદર જે ડીપ કોન્શિયસ સબકોન્શિયસમાં ઘૂસેલું છે.
ગયું.
એને સ્ટ્રોંગ બિલીફ સિસ્ટમ કહો કે જે હોય.
હું અમદાવાદના એક બસ સ્ટેન્ડ પર ઉભો હતો.
હમ.
બાજુ એક માતાજી
બરાબર.
એ જતા હતા આસામ.
હમ હમ.
એટલે માતાજીને મેં કહ્યું કે આવું આવું છે. તો મને માતાજી શું કહે છે ખબર છે? અમારા ગુરુ એવું કહે છે હું કહે સાચું બાકી બધું દુનિયાનું ખોટું.
અંદર એટલું deep
અંદર
ઘૂસી જાય
ઘૂસી જાય છે.
ઘૂસી જાય છે કે કાઢવું તમારે બહુ.
બહુ ભૂત જેને કહે ને ભૂત
એટલે
પ્રવેશ.
બાબાએ મને પછી બાબાનું જ્ઞાન આવે કે બાબાએ કે જેની અંદર આ જ્ઞાનનું પેલો
સંસ્કાર હોય એ જ જાય
એ
બીજાને.
માણસના ધારણા થશે એ સિવાય કોઈને ધારણા
આખી
નહીં.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ કરી લેવાનું. રામ બોલો ભાઈ રામ.
આપણે દૂરથી એને આત્મા સમજીને કહી દેવાનું બાબા એ
બાબા તમારા બચ્ચા આપ ટેક કેર કરો. આઈ કેન નોટ ટેક કેર ઓફ યુ. ધેટ્સ ઇટ.
અને આપણને કહીએ કે આપણે એ જ વિચાર આવે છે. હું નથી આપી શકતો નહીં કહી શકતો બરાબર.
ગ્રેટ.
Yes, that's okay.
ઓકે 7 મિનિટ
Okay, tomorrow Baba coming at 8:50. The telecast.
9
Here, 9 o'clock telecast. Okay. Bagaimana? Sound dari saya.
Hmm.
Tembak